Hey there, in the rough and tumble world of youth sports, kids can sometimes take a hit that causes injury. Luckily, many of these injuries can be minimized or even prevented with the right safety equipment. And Dr. Nicole Dahlkemper is with Water's Edge Family Dentistry, and she is here with some helpful info about mouth guards. And we were sitting here, we were talking. What are some of the injuries that you've seen from sports-related accidents?
Well, injuries can be as simple as just like a little chip on a tooth, but I've also seen people break their jaws. I've seen people have to get, like kids have to get teeth pulled, get implants. I mean, it can be pretty severe. Not just the teeth, but like the hard tissue, soft tissue, cut their lip. I mean, it can be pretty bad.
And usually with something like that, with, the loss of a tooth, is it usually recommended that, well, I guess the child would be in so much pain that they would have to almost get emergency dental care, right?
Definitely. I mean, sometimes even teeth have been luxated, completely out, and people have to replant, like the dentist or the oral surgeon will have to replant.
So you can't, so that is even possible to do that?
It is possible, but there's a lot of long-term problems with that. I mean, they might lose the tooth in the future. They might need a root canal. And it can be very expensive.
Yeah. Okay. And parents,
and painful.
We don't want either of those, especially. Now let's talk about what are some things that we as parents can do to protect our kids who are involved in mainly like contact sports or who are very active in sports, and something like that can happen.
Well, it can be as simple as just having a mouth guard in general. I mean, you can get over-the-counter mouth guards, boil and bite. Some are one size kind of fits all, so they're not as good as a custom fit one, but I mean, it's like one of the cheapest things you can do. I have so many patients that do not wear anything to protect their teeth in contact sports.
Right, and they're taking a chance by doing that. Now, I did hear you mention custom mouth guards. Is that something that they would get done at a dentist, or
custom mouth guards, definitely with a professional or with a dentist. The child would come in, we'd take impressions, and then we'd custom fit it. And they do fit a lot better, and they provide more protection, not just against the teeth and the gums and all that, but also sometimes they can prevent concussions as well.
Really?
Because there can be, I mean, in any sport, if your jaw gets pushed back far enough, then you can get a concussion. So
now, is it usually made out of the gel, like the ones that you can get over the counter at the sports shops, or?
Yeah, it's definitely more, it's stronger, so it's going to last a lot longer. So you might think getting one over the counter, you're spending $20 to $50, but you're going to have to replace it, and it doesn't, number one, it doesn't give as much protection, and number two, it doesn't last as long either. So definitely custom fit's the way to go, and not even just playing the sports, but during practice, kids should be using them too, because there's I see so many injuries, and it's just
crazy
really
things happen. Crazy things do happen. I would even mention in cheerleading, believe it or not, on the college level, where we had I had a teammate. She did a front flip off of the top of the pyramid, and the two guys that were down there to catch her in a cradle, I guess she came down a little too hard. They both, the weight of her brought them all the way down. They bumped heads, and the guy chipped his tooth just from that. And it was like, wow. Yeah, and
it's just so sad to see, especially young kids come in, and it's something that is preventable. So we're having a special. You can call the office and see what we're doing.
Okay, great. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, so now let's talk about some community events that you guys have coming up. We know we saw you out at the Heart Walk recently, a couple of Saturdays ago, and that was a big deal. Look, there you go.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. As you know, our office, we love doing community service events and just like participating. And so the next big one coming up is Susan G. Komen, and we have our team with Lowcountry Plastics again, Jolly Pink Joggers.
Yeah, so, Jolly Pink. I just think that is the cutest name.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. Our office gets really excited, and we get patients to sign up, and then also, unfortunately, this year we had one of our really dear patients pass away from breast cancer. So we got like a little plaque in the garden for her.
Wow, and okay, so this one's really special for that.
Yeah, so
if anyone who's watching, if they want to join your team, can they do that? Do you still have space?
Yeah, you can just call the office and join. It's not too late.
Sounds good. All right. All right, Dr. Dahlkemper, thank you so much. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Get that mouth guard. I'm not get to throwing blows around the newsroom here. More after the break. Stay with us.